Well, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's go over this last week's training sessions and I'll let you know how things went and a couple modifications I've made this week. And so let's get started. Monday was a short day because I worked, so I did a 6:30 to 8 session with Sport Pistol. I ended up doing 13 sets of 5 live fires with 4 sets of dry firing. Overall pretty good. Still mainly working on the lifts and still getting there, a little more consistent. Tuesday I did a later session just at home. I did 5 sets of 10 shots dry fire, so rather than the 5 shots, or yeah, rather than the 5-shot series, I did 10-shot series just to get my endurance up for a longer series than 5, just because I do sometimes have issues getting that 5th shot off consistently. Wednesday was my day off. I ended up only doing one 3-hour-ish session middle of the day. I started out doing about 75 shots in air, ciders, and then record just to kind of see where I was, because I haven't shot air in a few weeks at this point. And then I did 10 sets of 5 live fire with Sport. It was a little more difficult doing it right after air. It's the first time I've done air and Sport back to back, so a little more tired, but still trying to be a little more consistent with Sport, especially when being tired. Thursday with club, I ended up doing just over 60 shots in air, getting a little more consistent. I did take a break halfway through, that's why there's such a drop in score, and just like coming back, I don't know if it was my MPA or what, but just took me a little bit to get back, but finished on a strong note. So air's starting to come back, which is good. Friday I decided to be my off day. I'm going to have one off day a week, just because if I don't dedicate an off day, I will practice every single day, and I really just need to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. So this week Friday was my off day. Saturday I ended up doing one session at the range, but I actually ended up working on my grip first thing in the morning. There was a couple of hot spots on my Sport Pistol grip that I just wanted to practice a bunch with, just to make sure those were actually hot spots. When I say hot spots, it's putting too much pressure into like my palm, so it was irritating my palm. So took a couple places down, worked on trying to get my fingers a little closer to perpendicular. Did go a little bit too far on one corner. It's not creating a pinch point because the metal from the frame is right behind the point where I went through, so it's actually not an issue. I might try to fill it with putty when I start doing putty work, but it's not something that has to get fixed now. It's not causing an issue. Then between 1 and 4 I did a bunch of Sport Pistol. I ended up doing 19 sets of 5 live fire with 3 sets of dry, basically a set of dry between each live fire set. Match set was basically what I was shooting. I did figure out how to change the Sport Pistol Megalink targets so that I don't have to shoot for score but can still shoot rapid. It's kind of funky, because like in air you can just shoot like 99 ciders and never go into record, but with Sport you have to start the timer with the lights in order to continuously shoot in ciders, and it doesn't like continuously count up. It just goes like 1 through 5, and then it replaces your 1 through 5 with your next 1 through 5. It's kind of weird. On the printouts it does print it out with all of your shots, and also adds them up as well. So I'm probably going to do that mostly this coming week. but did get that figured out. Sunday, I ended up doing 2 sessions, one at the range between like 12:30 and 2, where I did 10 sets of 5 live, and then 10 sets of 5 dry. So I was basically alternating every other set with rapid and dry, and I was really focusing on breathing pattern while shooting rapid. I've gotten to the point where breathing pattern makes a really big difference, and I was shooting way more consistent scores and shot placements while working on my breathing, still figuring out exactly the pattern. So when that gets a little more nailed down, I'll let you guys know kind of what I figured out. And then Sunday night, I shot a tens drill in air at home. So originally I was going to do 30 tens for the drill. I only ended up going to 20 because it was taking me a little bit longer than I was expecting. So just so I would get to bed at a decent hour, ended up cutting that a little bit short, but still not too bad. I think I was 60 some shots for 20 tens, which isn't too bad for coming back. But that was my week of training. Alright guys, thank you for watching. A little late this week, so hopefully next week I will get it up on Monday. Was a little late with practice like you saw on Sunday, so that's why I didn't get it up. But overall, decent practice week. Got a lot of good training in. Gonna work on continuing building that momentum up this coming week and see how everything goes. So if you enjoy watching my progress, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, let me know down below how your training week went, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, and hope you all have a great rest of your day.